Hi everybody, my name is Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today, like the title of this video says, we are going to have a hot pink extravaganza. I had a viewer comment on a post a few days ago looking for a polish that she loved back in the late 80s, early 90s. It was L'Oreal Sea Violet. And she was wondering if I had it, if I was familiar with it, if I would know any dupes in the indie nail polish world for it. I had in my mind that I had that polish, but when I checked my spreadsheet and checked my my collection, I don't have it, but I did Google it, and there's only one photo of it out there in Google land. And so this is what the polish looks like. I have the photo credit on the photo, whose photo that is. So I had in my mind that I wanted to do a hot pink super post anyway, so this kind of got me in motion and got me doing it. So I went through. A lot of these were sitting on my desk actually from recent purchases, but I went through some of my polish and pulled out things that I thought were maybe in the family of that L'Oreal, and I will let that user make that decision when she sees these. And then I just pulled out a whole bunch of other hot pinks that don't really fit the bill. So I'm going to do this kind of in two sections. We're going to start with all my hot pinks that have kind of a blue purple shimmer, which is what Sea Violet has, and then we'll move on to other hot pinks that I have just to share them with you and show you all of those. So I'm even wearing my hot pink t-shirt here today, so I am all set, and I'll go ahead and get the camera turned around and we will jump right in. All right, so I will start with what's on my nails. It was kind of a last minute addition to this video because it hadn't made its way upstairs yet, so I'd kind of forgot it was down here on my dining room table, but I'm actually wearing it, and it will be included in this first part of the video here, trying to find a dupe for L'Oreal Sea Violet. And this is from Juicy from Sassy Sauce. You might remember this if you watched my last video, where I was showing off my my Sassy Sauce order that I just made. So this is 2 coats of Juicy, and it is living up to that name. It is squishy and juicy and beautiful, and we'll talk about this a little bit more when we get to it here. But I don't know how you could have this polish on your fingernails and not just get a smile on your face and just have your mood elevated. This is so bright and so beautiful and so squishy and so perfect, and it dries really, really shiny all on its own. I do have a glossy top coat, just mainly so that I wouldn't ding it, but and plus top coat is always good to wear when you do a manicure. It does help prolong the life of your manicure and all that good stuff, but this dries super shiny all on its own. So I actually painted both hands with this polish this morning. So let's go ahead and dive in and see if I can get close to L'Oreal Sea Violet. Here's a reminder of what it looks like. All right, I'm going to start here. Some of these polishes, unfortunately, will not be available. Some of them might be from PPU or HHC. I will let you know which ones are available and where you can find them as we go through. First up, I have this one from Lyn B Designs. This is called Puppy Kisses. This was described as a pinky red jelly base loaded with blue to purple shifting shimmer. And this one is available at lynbdesigns.store. As of my taping this video, it is available. Can't speak for the future, of course. So this is a very pretty one. And let me wipe off my hands a bit. I just put lotion. Can't get the bottle open. All right. So here that is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat and 2 coats. I'll go in with all of these and put on a third coat for you. It's a beautiful pink shimmer with that blue purpley shimmer. Here goes a third coat. That does deepen that up. This has a great formula. Here's Lyn B Designs brush, very nice wide paddle brush with a nice short stem. Makes controlling it, for me anyway, a little bit easier. And having that wide brush is easier for me also for painting. So here's Puppy Kisses in 1 coat and 3. And this one, like I said, is available at lynbdesigns.store. And there that is. And up next, I have one from Mooncat. Here we have Mer Kitten. And this one was described as a sheer hot pink jelly filled with blue shimmer and super micro holographic glitter. So that holographic glitter probably throws this one from being a really, really close dupe to that L'Oreal, but I wanted to include it here because it does have that beautiful blue shimmer. And this one is available at mooncat.com. And here that is in 1 coat and 2 coats. You can see that glitter is so tiny, but it does, you can see little sparks coming out from it. And we'll go in and we will do a third coat. Right here. When I was painting the swatch wheel yesterday, I'm used to having different colors on each nail, and these are, you know, all very in the same color family. They're not really that similar, but every time I was going in to do my second coat, I had to count and make sure I was on the right little nail on the swatch wheel. But here is that now in 1 coat and now 3 coats. Very pretty, sparkly, that beautiful shimmer. So this is Mer Kitten by Mooncat, and this one is available, like I said, at mooncat.com. I'm not affiliated with any of these brands, I'm just a fan. And the last couple of years, I've really been buying a lot of hot pinks and just really, really loving them. Up next, I have this one from Sassy Sauce. It is called Barb. And this was described as a bright pink with a purple blue shimmer. This one is available right now at sassysaucepolish.com. Very pretty. This one might be a little too bright to actually be a dupe for that L'Oreal, but it still had that blue shimmer, so I wanted to include it. Here that is in 1 coat and 2 coats. So we will go in and do a third coat. This is such a beautiful polish too. The formula is great. Sassy Sauce also has a nice wide rounded paddle brush. So here that is in 1 coat and now 3 coats. Formula was excellent even on that first coat. So far all of them have been. There's been no streaks or balding or anything like that. And this is Barb from Sassy Sauce in 1 coat and 3. And this one is available, sassysaucepolish.com. Up next, I have this one here from Phoenix Indie Polish. This is called I Blow Stuff Up. This was actually a exclusive from Hella Handmade, HHC, back December 2021. So this one is not available unless you can find it in a D-stash. But this is the ring that I painted when I first got it, and this is what it looks like now. It does not look like it is faded or anything like that. Sometimes these bright neon colors have a tendency to fade a little bit. But here's that one in 1 coat and 2 coats. Gorgeous. We will go in and do a 3rd coat here. Another great formula. Here's Phoenix's brush, another nice wide brush. Let's see, this one's a little more straight across than being rounded, like a rounded paddle, but it is nice and wide. So that is nice. And here that is now in 1 coat and 3 coats. Look at that shimmer, beautiful. This was Phoenix Indie Polish I Blow Stuff Up. And this was an exclusive to HHC, so you would have to find this one in a D-stash if you like that. All right, up next I have this one from Dom. It is called I'm in a Flurry. And this also will be a little bit harder to find. This was described as, oh, I don't have any official description on this one either. It's bright pink with blue shimmer is what I see there. This was actually day 10 of a 12 Dom days of polish winter advent last year. So it came out last winter as a advent type of collection, and this was day 10. I'm in a Flurry. So this one also will possibly be very hard to find, but you could check these stashes for it. Put out an in search of for any of these that you like. Here that is in 1 coat and 2 coats. Another excellent 1st coat. 2nd coat, deepen that up a bit. We'll go in here and put on a 3rd coat. That does continue to deepen up this jelly base. A lot of these are in jelly bases, so they might be a little translucent, but that really helps the shimmer shine through and just gives it that wonderful squishy feel. So here's that in 1 coat and now 3 coats. Very, very pretty. And this is I'm in a Flurry from Dom. Up next, this is actually a new polish I just got in the mail. I will be doing a video on this haul sometime soon. It's from Garden Path Lacquer, and it's called Dishing Just Desserts. And it was described as a hot pink matte polish filled with red purple shifting shimmer. The shop is closed right now, so I'm not sure of availability when she opens back up. This was a part of Lollipop Posse Lacquer Legacy color. If you don't know, Garden Path Lacquers used to be called Lollipop Posse, and this was a color that she put out during that during the time that she was called Lollipop Posse. And so what she's doing is bringing back some of those polishes excuse me, and excuse me, she's bringing back some of her old polishes and reissuing them. But here is that one in 1 coat and 2 coats. I almost put this one on. I love, love, love the matte aspect of this, how it just dries matte. I think it's so pretty. I'll go in here and do a 3rd coat. Of course, if you don't like the matte look, you can always put a glossy top coat on top and it will make it nice and shiny. You can see now that it's wet what it would look like shiny. Just beautiful. Really love this one. Hopefully it will be available when she opens her shop back up. I don't know when that will be, but here is Dishing Just Desserts in 1 coat and 3, and that's from Garden Path Lacquer. And up next, this one's not really going to be a dupe either because it has reflective glitter and some flakes and all that good stuff, but I wanted to go ahead and include it anyway. This is from Psych Minerals, and it is called Ghastly Smell. This I purchased as a rewind polish from Polish Pickup this past July. It was first offered in January of this year. This was described as a raspberry jelly base loaded with pink reflective glitter and iridescent blue flakes. I'm going to turn off some of these lights just so you can kind of see what it looks like without just seeing all that reflective. So there's those blue flakes. Very, very pretty. Turn my lights back on. Here that is in 1 coat and 2 coats. Excellent formula. Loving that reflective glitter aspect of it. Put on a 3rd coat right here. So this maybe should have gone with the other hot pink polishes rather than a possible dupe for that L'Oreal, but this is where I put it. I think the blue flakies made me think that it would be a little bit closer, but there is no blue shimmer. But it does have that pink reflective glitter and then those bright blue flakes. This is a pretty one, but again, it will be a little bit more difficult to find since it was a Polish Pickup exclusive. But this is Ghastly Smell in 1 coat and 3, and that is by Psych Minerals. A lot of times with the Polish Pickup, brands might have Overpour available in their shops. Sometimes they do it as a mystery. Sometimes they let you suggest which one you might like, and maybe they'll send that to you, but can't speak on that for sure. All right, we're up to the Sassy Sauce that I am wearing in 2 beautiful coats and a glossy top coat. This is called Juicy. It was described as a fuchsia jelly with a purple red shimmery glow. This one is available right now at sassysaucepolish.com. This, like I said, was kind of a last minute addition because it hadn't made its way upstairs yet. So when I was going through my polishes last night, I did not see it. But here it is on the swatch wheel in 1 coat and 2 coats. We will go in and put a 3rd coat here. Beautiful. So squishy and beautiful. And you can see 2 coats, I think, covered up my nail line pretty well. At certain angles, when I go down like this, I can sort of see it. My nails are not really, really long. Maybe if you have longer nails, you would benefit from that 3rd coat or doing like a blurring base coat underneath. I did use Anchor in Heart Mermaid Tears as my base, but only 1 coat of it, so it really doesn't show up that much on the nail to be considered a blurring base. I think in 2 coats it starts working up to being a bit of a blurring base, but here is Juicy in 1 coat and 3. Very, very pretty. And there's your bottle shot. And this is, again, from Sassy Sauce. You can find this, as of right now, at sassysaucepolish.com. All right, so here's a reminder of what L'Oreal Sea Violet looks like. What do you think? You think I came close on any of these? I think some of them are in the realm of it. But these were the ones that I found that would be closest to being dupes. And so I will let you go from there and decide if you think any of them match. Just to take a look at these, it's going to be a little hard to tell with this color on, but this one is Still a bit sheer even after the 3 coats. This was Lyn B Puppy Kisses. And then this one here, this one's pretty opaque there in those 3 coats. And this was Merkitten by Mooncat. Then we moved to Sassy Sauce Barb. This one is quite opaque in 3 coats. I think that would be opaque it's actually quite opaque here in just 1 coat. Looks very nice just in 1 coat. Then we moved to Phoenix I Blow Stuff Up. That one also is pretty opaque in those 3 coats. Even though these are a lot of jelly bases, they do build up very nicely. And then from Phoenix, we went to Dom I'm in a Flurry. This one is a little bit see-through still, can still see my nail line. Moved to the Garden Path Lacquer, Dishing Just Desserts. Love that matte look. So pretty. I wonder what this would look like with a matte topper. I don't have one down here, so I can't play. Then we moved on to Psych Minerals Ghastly Smell. Very pretty. And then this is what I'm wearing. Juicy from Sassy Sauce. All right, so these were what I thought was possibly close to that L'Oreal. I hope that the person who requested that sees this video and finds something that she might be happy with as a replacement for that beautiful L'Oreal from the 80s. All right, we're gonna move into just more hot pink polish. Got a new swatch wheel here. Clean up some of this. All right, so we've got like 8 or 9 more here, I think, to go through. So let me see, we're gonna go on to more hot pink. Some of these are a little bit watermelon-y, but I still included them. So first up, we have this beauty from Lyn B Designs called Anything is Popsicle. This was described as a neon watermelon with green to blue to violet shifting shimmer. This one is available as of my taping this video at lynbdesigns.store. Very pretty one. And here it is in 1 coat and 2 coats. You can really see that kind of, the green shimmer comes out the most. That's what I'm seeing most of in that swatch wheel swatch. We'll go in and do a 3rd coat here. It does continue to deepen it up a little bit. I think it even makes it brighter, if that's possible. So here is Anything is Popsicle in 1 coat and 3. Like I said, mainly I'm seeing a green shimmer. I'm not getting a lot of shifts to the blue or purple, but still a very pretty polish. And that is Anything is Popsicle from Lyn B Designs. I got another Lyn B. I have a lot of Lyn Bs out here, but that's good because most of these are available in her web store. So here's another pretty bright pink. This one is called Pinking of You. This was described as a bright pink neon cream that glows orange under black light. That's fun. I don't have a black light to show you that, but that would be a fun thing to see. And it also water marbles. And this is available at lynbdesigns.store. And here that is in 1 coat and 2 coats. Very pretty. And we'll go in here, put on a 3rd coat. Just a very pretty, bright pink cream. So here is that one in one coat, and now 3 coats. If that is looking like orange or anything other than like a beautiful pink, then it's not being very color accurate because it is pink. It's not orange leaning at all. And there's no shimmer or anything in there either. And this is called Pinking a View by Lyn B Designs, available now in her web store. Another Lyn B Designs. This one does go a little bit orange, but not nearly what I'm seeing on my camera. The view on my camera is like a bright neon orange, and it is not. It is watermelony, kind of pinky orange. This is called Wanna Be a Melanaire, and it was described as a watermelon pink neon cream that glows under black light, and it water marbles. This one is available, lynbdesigns.store right now. It is not orange. I don't know what I could put under this. Let's see. I don't have anything I could really put under it to try and change the color, but it is definitely a pink leaning corally kind of a color. Not bright orange, if that's what you are seeing. And here that one is in one coat and 2 coats. Again, not orange. Beautiful pink leaning coral, I would say. She called it a pink watermelon. Formula is excellent on this one. Well, it's been pretty excellent on all of these. So here is Wanna Be a Melanaire in one coat and 3 coats. Again, not orange. Pinky coral for sure. Sorry, that one's not coming through. Let me see if I think it looks even more orange without the light. All right. Let me try turning this light off and this light off. No, still looks orange on my phone, so definitely not orange. All right, and then up next, we have another one from Sassy Sauce. This one is called Hot Mess Express Party Train. This was described as a bright, glowy magenta pink with a strong golden orange shimmer. And this one is available right now. This was made for Latanya of Lacquer to Lash's birthday back in June, I think it was. But this is still available at sassysaucepolish.com. Beautiful, pretty pink that I can't get the cap off of. There we go. And here is that in one coat and 2 coats. Very pretty. Go in, paint on a 3rd coat. Gorgeous. This one, you can definitely see like that orangey kind of shimmer come through. At least now when it's wet. I can see that. And this was Hot Mess Express Party Train in 1 coat and 3 coats. And that's from Sassy Sauce. All right, coming up next, we have another one from Phoenix Indie Polish. This one is called Why Are We Not Having Sex Right Now? This was an exclusive from Little Box of Horrors back September 2022, so you would have to find this one in a D-stash if you want it. It was described as a pinkish red base packed with pink coral golden shimmer. There that is in the bottle, very pretty. And here it is in 1 coat and 2 on the swatch wheel. This one looks pretty similar to that sassy sauce we just did once we get built up here into a few coats. So let's see what the 3rd coat does. So this one has a little bit more shift in the shimmer. I can see like a pink shimmer as I'm looking at it right here. I can see kind of that orangey coral. What did she say? She said pink, coral, golden. Definitely see the pink and the like golden or the corally. Yeah, I can see it. This one, 1 coat and 3. It's a beauty. It is a little bit darker than the sassy sauce, but pretty similar, and like I said, a little bit more shifty in that shimmer. So this one you would have to find in a D-stash if you're interested, and it is called Why Are We Not Having Sex Right Now? 1 coat and 3. All right, up next, another one from this is another exclusive, so it's not available. This is from Penelope Lutz. Luz. I'm not sure how you say that. Somebody help me how you say her last name. But anyway, this is, well, I don't know how to say the polish either. This is, I don't know, Nritya. Yeah, not sure what that is. But this was described as a neon pink with duochrome shimmer that's red and gold. There it is in the bottle. And here is that one in 1 coat and 2 coats. Very, very pretty. Not a whole lot of difference in color between that 1st and 2nd coat. So let's go in and do a 3rd. That does seem to deepen it up a little bit. Gives it more of that beautiful shimmer. And here is that now in 1 coat and 3 coats. Very, very pretty. And here's what that's called. I'm not even going to try to say it. But this was an exclusive from Hella Handmade back in March 2022. I always think it's interesting to look at these. So this one is over 2 years old. And if you look at the ring that I painted when I first got it, and let's compare that to what I just painted. It's an exact match, so it has not faded or changed color at all, which I think is pretty awesome. Like I said, a lot of times these brighter neon-y colors do have a tendency to want to switch or fade or change color a little bit. All right, we have one more from Lyn B Designs. This one is called Birthday Love. This was also another Latanya Lacquer to Lashes birthday polish from this summer. This one is unfortunately not available on Lyn B's website. I don't know if she has plans to bring it back or if it was just kind of a until it's sold out kind of a thing. But I'm just looking at it here next to Juicy. It's not quite the same as Juicy. This, oh, let me tell you what it was described. This was described as a bright red-pink base with pink to orange to gold shifting shimmer. There it is in the bottle. And on the swatch wheel here in 1 coat and 2 coats. 2nd coat deepened that up a little bit. All of these had really, really nice formulas. The first coats, I don't see hardly any, I really don't see any streaking or balding or dragging or any of that stuff that we don't like. Go in here now, put on our 3rd coat of Birthday Love. That is very, very pretty. One coat now, and 3. You can see it turns it, it's a little purple leaning here in the first coat, as was this last one. But as you build up the coats, it takes on more of a pink color. And that one is Birthday Love. You might have to find that in a D-stash if that's something that you're interested in. And last up, I went ahead and grabbed this one just because it was also sitting on my desk. This is from Fancy Gloss. It's a glitter topper, you can see there. It's called Neon Pink Mix. And this is just a clear base with 3 sizes of neon pink glitter. The store, Fancy Gloss store, is closed right now, so I'm not sure if it is available, but I think that she keeps these things in stock pretty regularly. So there it is in the bottle. And here it is. This is a topper, so it's not gonna ever come up to opacity or anything like that, but here it is in 1 coat, and here it is, I went ahead and did 2 coats. The glitter come out pretty well. I'll just do 1 more first coat here. You may have to place them a little bit, but they all come out. Look at all these that I got out right there, just in 1 little dip. So you may want to place them a little bit where you would like them, but there's no fishing. They come out very easily. So there it is in 1 coat. Let's see. Let's just put, I just did this manicure, I shouldn't mess it up, but I'm enhancing it, I'm not messing it up. Let's put on, you almost get too much. I'm just gonna put a little bit here on my thumb. Like I said, I don't know if this one will be available when she reopens her store, but I think she does keep these kind of glitter mixes and things in stock pretty well. So if you like a hot neon pink glitter topper in a clear base, there it is over my Sassy Sauce Juicy. See all those glitter that came out, it comes out very easily. So there, that one is. And Neon Pink Mix. This is 1 coat, 2 coats, and 1 coat, just so I could show you how easy those glitters come out. And there it is on me over a hot pink. All right, so that was a lot of pinks we talked about. So even though a lot of these have very similar descriptions, this is the first wheel that we did, you can see they're all just a little bit different. Even though they sound very similar, each maker, you know, just uses a little bit different ingredients, or a little bit more, a little bit less. Everything just looks, even though they sound the same, they all look very different. I wouldn't say that I have any dupes in this little wheel here at all. And then here's the one that we just did. And again, some of these sound very similar, but once we get them on the wheel and build them up a little bit, they really are not. These two are somewhat close. These two were, let's see what these were. This was Sassy Sauce, Hot Mess Express. And this one was Phoenix, Why Are We Not Having Sex Right Now? So those two are a little bit similar. But even then, they're still a little bit different because the Phoenix has got additional shifting shimmer that the Sassy Sauce doesn't. So yeah, and these two look quite close in the first coat, but then once we get up to 3 coats, they take on quite different looks. So yeah, I think that's interesting how, you know, something can sound exactly like something else, but just the way the maker makes it, or ingredients used, or amounts of ingredients used can really just make a difference. All right, so that was my hot pink nail polish extravaganza. Let's go ahead and turn the camera around and we'll finish this up. All right, I forgot to put my overhead light on. That's probably part of the reason I didn't think I had very good lighting. So these were the ones that I thought maybe would work as a dupe to this L'Oreal. There's one more look at it. We'll put them side by side. I don't know how close I came, but maybe that commenter will see the video and find something that she loves just as much as that long discontinued L'Oreal. And then just a whole bunch more hot pinks that I wanted to show you. All right, so yeah, I don't know how you can have a color like this on your nails and not just get a smile on your face and a mood elevated and all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments what you think of any of these polishes. Do you own any? What do you think of them? Do you like hot pink? I don't know. I went so long without buying any hot pinks. I think I just thought I had so many. And so just the last couple of years, I've gone a little bit crazy with hot pink. It's been kind of the color of choice for me, in addition to purple and blue, which I always buy a lot of. But anyway, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know whatever is on your mind. I want to thank you once again for spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you. If you did like my video, I would appreciate if you would consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Those of you watching who already subscribed, thanks a lot. I do appreciate you being here. So I think that's all I have for you today. Pretty hot pink shirt. And I'll just say goodbye for now.